state award is an award that we would typically do during the state opiate conference in front of an audience of over 2,000 people. So you're just going to have to pretend that each one of us here is behind several hundred people.
I prefer that.
And we're very proud of you. You are receiving the Ohio Association of County Behavioral Health Authorities 2020 CARES Award. The annual CARES Award are presented to first responders, frontline workers, and community leaders who have gone above and beyond in helping individuals, families, and their community navigate the adverse effects of Ohio's opioid and addiction epidemic. As a result of their actions, lives have been saved, families have been helped, and communities have benefited from their commitment to serving those in need. Sherry Walter, who is the CEO of the Ohio Association of Behavioral Health Authorities, has said, "The annual CARES Awards provides us with a means of acknowledging and thanking the frontline workers and leaders throughout the state who tirelessly serve their communities and show tremendous support for individuals and families impacted by substance use disorders and addiction. The CARES Awards are presented to those who demonstrate true compassion, along with those who are leading efforts to find new and innovative ways to help address this epidemic and discovering ways to help individuals move toward recovery." Your nomination for this award came from Amber Wolfram, and this is some of the things that she had to say about you and your nomination, your winning nomination. She said, "Chief Eberle organized a full day of self-care training for the fire department, which focused on trauma-informed care, secondary traumatic stress, and peer support. He is an active member of the Opioid and Addictions Task Force, including serving on the Medical and Community Awareness Committee since 2017. He's worked with Hancock Public Health to promote the use of Narcan and the distribution of Project Dawn kits, and he's been a board member on our board since 2018. After the training that was mentioned, several of his fellow firefighters responded by saying, "The training helps me understand the people I'm called to help. I appreciate the new techniques that I can apply at any time, and a great job connecting with these guys. It's hard to do." As Amber also mentioned in his nomination, Chief Eberle identified a need for his department and gathered necessary resources to make a successful training. The safety net for community services in Findlay and for its citizens were strengthened by the support provided to our firefighters on the front lines. I can only add to the comments of others by saying that Chief Eberle brings a calm, caring, rational, and compassionate approach to everything I have had the privilege to witness. He brings these gifts to the table in an effort to improve services for all. And so, sir, it is my honor to have Amber present to you the Ohio Association of Behavioral Health 2020 CARES Award for your unyielding commitment to the safety, health, and wellness of both our community and those that serve its citizens.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I really appreciate this. I really do. And it could honestly go to, there's a lot of other deserving people as well, but I really do appreciate it. And setting up that class was a stretch. I did not know how that was going to go over when you have some of these kind of, some of these burly firefighters, and we're teaching them meditation techniques and some of that stuff, and they actually responded really well.
And you filled the room.
And yeah, absolutely. It was the most well-attended outreach class that we had put together, so it was really cool. And I believe it helped some of them personally, and it did, as the statement was made, it does help give a little bit of a different perspective on some of the members of the public that we run on. So I think it was really well received. So thank you very much. I do not feel that I'm deserving of this, but I do appreciate it for sure.
We do.
And on a side note, I have learned so much from being on the board. I did not have much of an experience with recovery community or anything like that prior to being on the board. And when you asked me if I would be interested, I wasn't sure if I was the right person or not. I thought there might be somebody with more experience, direct experience with that community. But I'm glad I'm glad you reached out, and I'm glad I'm on there because I did learn a lot, and it's helped me a lot, I think, in this position. So.
You bring a lot to the board.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Chief, we are certainly proud to recognize you, and the one word that I would add in relation to Precia's remarks were also enthusiastic. And I think you have an enthusiastic passion for our community and all of the citizens that you serve. And I love watching how you find unique ways to both engage your fire department, engage city employees and residents of all ages, and recognizing that we all have struggles, we all have to be self-aware, but we all want to be able to serve those around us. And you are a great example of that, and this is a very deserving award. So congratulations.
Well, thank you.
You make us all very proud.